I found a 14-pound ham on sale for $20 at Easter time. And even after eating off of it for several weeks, I still am asking myself, what are we going to do with all this ham?
Hi, welcome to the Random Recipe Project. We're going to solve a problem today, and it's a good problem to have, but it still needs some solving. We're coming near the end of the ham, and I needed some help on figuring out what to do with the rest. I looked through all my cookbooks, and there weren't very many recipes. Really, I couldn't find any that I wanted to make that called for leftover ham. So I turned to the internet, and of course, there's gazillions of them. I randomly chose one, and that's what we're going to make today. It doesn't really have a name. It's kind of a stir fry. I've got some brown rice that's already cooked. We're going to serve it on top of. And it's sort of like a Hawaiian or Polynesian dish, maybe. It's got the leftover ham and pineapple, some vegetables, a little bit of spice, kind of a vinegary glaze mixed in with the pineapple juice. It's got promise. We'll see how it goes. It's going to come together really quickly. We're going to first do the skillet work. A little bit of butter, some ham, chopped up pineapple, green onions. That's all the base recipe called for. But reading through the comments, people were saying that they added some additional things. So I've got some shredded carrots. And at the end, for a little bit of crunch, we're going to put in some celery as well. So these are all just going to get put into the skillet and cooked together for just a few minutes, just enough to soften the carrots and heat through everything else. And then we're going to make a quick sauce. The ingredients for a sauce are just going to get stirred together in a bowl. We've got pineapple juice, brown sugar, cornstarch, and mustard, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Again, that's the base recipe, but the comments suggested some other things. So I've got some ginger paste that we'll put in and some jalapeno paste. The two of those will give it a bit more depth of flavor and some nice heat that I think will cut through the sweetness quite a bit. So we'll stir those together and then dump them into the skillet. It'll thicken up, and that's it. It's just going to come together in a matter of minutes. Let's get to it. First, I'll stir together the sauce ingredients, so I have that at the ready. Brown sugar, cornstarch, mustard. I'm using a brown stone ground mustard, just what I had in the fridge. Ginger paste, jalapeno paste, apple cider vinegar, pineapple juice, and yeah, I'm just using canned pineapple. That's what I had in the pantry. Almost all of this was just stuff I had on hand, so we're going to be using lots of leftovers. All right, that's all stirred together. I'll set it aside. Then I've got my skillet out, put in a little bit of butter, add in the ham, and the carrots, green onion, and the pineapple. And we'll just let this cook for about 5 minutes. Right before serving, I stirred in the chopped up celery. I wanted it to have its crunch. I think that'll be good. Again, wasn't in the recipe, just something I threw in there. But it looks really good. Let's see. Now, the ginger and jalapeno are, I think, pretty essential. Wasn't part of the main recipe, but I'm glad that I saw that in the comments because those extra layers and that little bit of heat, so good. Otherwise, it would just be super sweet, and I don't want that for dinner. I like this quite a bit. Just choosing a random recipe off the internet could have given us something horrendous, but it's pretty good here. I think we got lucky. This was easy. It used up things that I had sitting in the cupboard, and that leftover ham is quite a bit smaller now. I'm so glad you came along for the journey. It's always an adventure when we're letting the fates decide the recipes. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share, and come along for the next adventure on the Random Recipe Project. See you then.